Fernando Pimentel for BehindTheGloves.com here with Leo Santa Cruz. Leo, we're 2 days away from your fight against Avalos. Just talk to us about preparation for this fight, how everything's been, how much more fun it actually looks like. You know, your team, Andres, social media, they like to put out videos of you training and everything. And in this one, I don't see you as serious as you have been in the last couple. You're smiling more, you're joking around more, you're having a little bit more fun in there. Talk to us how it feels to actually have a training camp and be much more looser than you usually are.
You know, I think I was, happier in this one because, my dad was, right there and everything. And the other ones I was more like, not in the mood of smiling a lot and everything because, I was worried about stuff and everything. And, I trained hard for every fight,
Yeah.
I always train hard for every fight. I did 12 rounds of sparring for this fight too and everything. I worked really hard with my strength conditioning coach, with my sparring partners and everything. We went running. We did everything how we had to do and everything. And it just maybe when they were recording stuff this time, I think it was already the last weeks, the last moment. So I wasn't supposed to be training as hard because I was more relaxing, more
Yeah.
to lose weight and stuff like that. So I think that's why they got those videos and stuff like that. But like I say, I always train for every fight. I train the same. I give it everything I got, and that's what we did.
Now, talk to us. Obviously, tomorrow is the weigh-in, Saturday is the fight. After a weigh-in, what does Leo Santa Cruz like to eat? What does he like to rehydrate himself with? Obviously, fighters at this point in time, last couple of days before the weigh-in, they don't take that much food in. They drink minimal water as much as they can. So what does Leo like to drink to rehydrate?
I drink Gatorade, Gatorade, Pila Light. But I still like to drink, soda. Yeah. That's my favorite,
What's your favorite soda? Coke, Pepsi,
I
Squirt?
like Pepsi, Coke. It depends, sometimes there are times that I like the Coke. There's sometimes that I like the Pepsi, Sprite, But I think the same, both the same. But sometimes you want more gas. Coke has more gas, I think, and then sometimes more sweet is Pepsi. So I think it depends. But when eating, I wish I could go eat and I love hamburgers, I love tacos, pizza and stuff. But now they told me that I have to eat good. You have to eat stuff that helps the body. That makes you feel stronger. So they say pasta and pizza. It makes it good. So that's what we're gonna go look for. Pasta and pizza.
Domino's, Pizza Hut, Papa John's, Little Caesars. What pizza?
Whatever that it's healthy for you and that it has all the ingredients that it will make you feel stronger and the other carbs and everything, protein.
Now, obviously, this fight is what many are expecting, a prelude to you and Abner Mares, hence why you guys are the doubleheader. You guys are co-main eventing with one another and everything. I know it's difficult for a fighter to look over an opponent and look forward into the future, especially for you because you're always concentrated with who you're fighting. But is Abner Mares really on your radar next if you get the victory with Avalos?
Yeah, of course it is. Like I said, we thought we were gonna get him this fight, but then they gave us the choice that they told my dad to what he wanted. And since we both had long layoff, and they said when you're in a long layoff and you come back in the ring, you're a little bit rusty. Your body's not the same. You have to first get a fighter to get it back at it again. And that's why we thought, we were a little bit scared that maybe we weren't gonna feel 100% right now. So that's why my dad told me, hey, take another fight that is not as hard. Some Abner Mares, because with Abner Mares, we know it's gonna be a tough fight, a war. And so he said, and I said, okay, I'll listen to you. We'll go with another fight, and if we win it, we'll go straight. But that's what we said, hopefully, if we do win this fight, we want to go against Abner Mares right away if he wins too, and that's what hopefully it happens.
Now, let the fans know what to expect Saturday. Obviously, Saturday at the StubHub, doors open at 12 o'clock. They're going to have a fan fest. John Molina, Mikey Garcia, Dominic Brazil, Chris Arreola, a list of future world champions, former world champions, and current world champions going on. But then also that you have Ivan Redcap from your team. You have your cousin fighting. Abner has Misael Rodriguez. They have Antonio DeMarco, the legendary Mexican fighter, fighting on the card as well with you guys. Just talk to us what the fans should expect that day and how early they should show up to witness everything they can.
I think that fans, if they really true boxing fans and everything, they love boxing, to go because there are going to be a lot of great fights right there. Like you said, there are going to be great fighters. Abner Mares, DeMarco, Eddie, Ramirez, Chino, Robert Marroquin, he's going to be there. My cousin, two other fighters that train right there with me. And there are fighters, Jerry Perez and Joey Perez. And, so they're going to enjoy. They're going to enjoy and they're going to go home happy because I know from all of those fights, I know they're gonna be a lot of good fights. I mean, I think even all of them are gonna be great fights, and for the fans, they love to see great fights. And with all fighters that are fighting there, they're gonna. I'm guaranteed that they're gonna go home happy with the show, and they're gonna see a lot of entertainment, a lot of blood, a lot of guts out there. And we are Mexican fighters that we're gonna go. We love to go out there and entertain. We live our hearts out there for the fans to please them, and that's what we're gonna do.
Now let the fans know where they can follow you on your social media. That way they could see if they haven't seen the videos of you working out, you training, obviously for this fight and future fights. Let them know there was social media.
Yeah, no, the other fans, they could follow me, and El Famoso Terremoto is right there on Instagram, and Twitter is Leo Santa Cruz too, and Facebook is Leo Santa Cruz.
As you heard, Fernando Pimentel, StubHub Center, October 14th, Saturday. This Saturday, coming up at the StubHub, Carson, California. Leo Santa Cruz versus Avalos. Abner Mares versus Gutierrez. DeMarco's fighting as well. Saying we'll see you at the fights.
Yeah, see you at the fight. Hopefully we get out of your support, and thank you in advance.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. It's Michelle Joy Phelps, and if you haven't already subscribed to my YouTube channel, make sure you go ahead and do so by clicking right here.